Yes, greetings again. It's I Sing Shanty again once more for the people. And as I said, I love everyone, no matter the class, color, race, or creed. I am always here. No matter the class, race, color, or creed. We are all one in God's eyes. Today, I'll just play a little of my guitar because I've been playing from morning because I've been writing and trying to find new sound and new songs. So I'm always on my guitar trying to find new sounds, you know. So I'm telling you today, I'm just gonna give you a little of my guitar and then after I play this guitar, we will have a reasoning with you all. Yes, it's like that. You know, Good afternoon to the world. You know, as I'm here, I am singing shanty and I'm always on my guitar. My guitar need a little tuning, but as I said, you know, I'm always on my guitar doing something, trying to find different sounds and everything. Now, today is a day that we need to talk about what's going on in the world today as we speak. As you look around the world today, you see a lot of things going on. The world is now at a COVID crisis, and a flu crisis that is everywhere in the world right now. You have I'm reading the news, in the paper, and I'm checking it on the television, and I could see that it's a chaos what COVID has caused. Now, what I would like to say and ask is the persons who are responsible for this kind of virus, is they are they gonna walk just free like this, who hurt so much people? In America, it's about 400,000 people died of COVID, right? And yet still we don't hear or we don't understand the where the people we know and we hear that it's from China. Why haven't we have no sanctions on China? And why this need a compensation for family? You have people who died, their family hardly could finance for their funeral or whatever, and this COVID, you know a lot of people have died from it, so I'm just saying the families, because it seems to me COVID has been spread and it's been catching everybody, and something have to be done about this. Some compensation for families who have been affected by it, the workers, social workers who are affected by it, people who don't have a job, who have lost their job, and all of this for this. The government need to, I think, to look at China and say, China, you need to compensate for all those lives and all those works that people lost for your sickness. The government need to really look towards China and said, You know, we need compensation for all family that, has contracted this COVID. This is serious, man. If it's escaping from you all labs in China, you should have controlled that, man. You shouldn't be out in the street killing so much people. So I'm saying this needs, America and all the countries around the world need to take a stand and say, China, you need to compensate all of our people that has been sick from this, have lost their job from this, and have died from this. Yes, we need some compensation from this in one way or the other. One way or the other. Either you are going to, I don't know what kind of compensation you want to make, but every family who has died and who has sick from this flu, they need something. They need some compensation to their family. The government of the world need to make it clear to China that they need to compensate the world for the crisis they have caused. And I don't need no explanation for this. And I don't need no apology. I don't need to apologize about this. I'm just saying the truth. Where COVID-19 is coming from, they need to be held accountable and responsible for it. Now, the next thing I'm moving on to is, we seems to not care about spreading the disease. We need to care more about each other on the topic of this disease, because people are dying, man. Maybe you don't die, but other people are dying. People have immune complications, and with this flu, those people who have immune system weakness and whatever complication, it's easier for them to die. So I'm caring for the people who their immune system is weaker, and yet still, you know it's just a mess. It's a big mess, man. It's a big mess the world in right now. If we could remember in the days of Moses, when Moses said, let my people go, right? And the Pharaoh said he's not going to let the people go. You remember all those plagues. Now, if the people are really checked in history, it's repeating. If people are checking history properly, it's repeating. Because you know that plagues are taking over. You notice around the world, plagues are taking over. So it's some sign of something need to be changed. Something is wrong. And we all need to get this straight, man, before it's too late. We need to look at all the issues that are causing all these problems in the world and solve them before it's too late. For every, for every situation, for every confusion, there is a situation that you could, get out of it. There's a way. There is a way. There's always a way. No matter what the circumstances are, it's always a way to work it out. In the labs, you have antidote for all the things that has been made as chemical in the lab. They always make an antidote for it. That means if they got caught up in the lab with it, they could cure themselves. So I'm wondering why you people trying to make COVID in a lab and never have the antidote for it. There's a lot of questions we need to ask, and there's a lot of answers you people need to give us. Because the people are still wondering, what is this? And even they been getting a little info about it, they're not getting the real info about it. And I'm saying the people need to know the truth. People are dying every day of this sickness, and yet still China still goes on in its trespasses. And it seems to me like they don't care. It seems to me China don't care. Because if COVID-19 is coming from China, look how many people already died, and you heard no compensation, no nothing for their families. These families are poor. Some of these families can hardly even bury their dead. And China, you get away freely with this? I don't think so, China. I don't think so. But the next thing again, I'm saying the little kids, it's so shocking that even the little kids you let outside to play, and they will go play with other kids, and they will bring it right back into the home. So it's scary. It's a scary situation. It's a scary situation. So I'm just saying to you folks out there, you know, social distances, it saves life. And if you even all have to, as a family, group up, be careful how you talk in each other's face. Try to protect, you know, yourselves from being, you know, contacted by, get contract or get, you will contract this COVID by being around people that are just, around your circle. You have to be careful because people are sick and they will not tell you that they are sick, and when you go in the stores, wear a mask, man, because this thing is serious. People are dying, man, you know. And I'm saying the heads of government, they have a lot to say because people are dying every day. People are getting sick every day. I can imagine the risk for the doctors, the risk for the nurse. I can imagine the risk they take just to try to get these people better. It's 200,000 people died in America from COVID. What more sign we need to try and stop this? Because it's going to go on and on. It's going to go up and up. If we don't do something about this, it's going to go up and up. So we need to start by doing our part, practicing good hygiene. That's what your mother and father always taught you people from you were kids. Wash your hands properly. Wash everything properly. Your body, every part of you properly. And that's the way we could get over this. Drink a lot of hot tea too, because the hot tea kind of kill that flu bacteria. Get some lemon tea, get some garlic tea, remember the roots, remember your roots. Remember where you're coming from, how your grandparents used to survive by using things from the earth to cure their body. That's how we should be still living. Now, nowadays, everybody is relying and depending on only the stores. Nobody remember the farm. Nobody remember about herbs of the earth. Nobody remember plants that could heal your sickness that you have. Nobody looking in that way. Only a few people doing it right now. Everybody is taking drugs, taking all these chemicals in their body, but they're not remembering that the Creator has made everything for man purpose here. He have made plants for healing all of your sickness that mankind have. There is a plant here to heal them. But people has strayed from their real culture and reality and got lost. So everybody is looking for a doctor and everything, but there have to be doctors to help people. But people, you should think about how your old people used to survive. They used to use bush for curing certain sickness. Now we need to go back to the reality, to the roots, to find out all of these herbs and plants and research. And we will find that plants, all the plants for sickness is right here on earth. All the plans for sickness is right here on earth. And I will tell you people, I love you all. And remember, try to it's easy, just hit subscribe or hit the bell. Just hit like, what it takes you to hit like. I'm trying to reason with you all here. I don't have to do it, but I do it because I love you all and I'm for you all. And just remember, you know, Singishante, Singishante, you could just hit my name. You know, you could Google my name. You could go on YouTube, you will find my music, you will find my work. Just please, you know, support my work because I am for you all. And just remember this. This is from my heart and this is who I am. And I will always be. And remember, I'm always gonna be here. Jah, Rastafari live forevermore. Peace, you all. Out.